We've got our knee shield here, we're framing so we can't cross face. Nice vertical leg. Lift to make space. We come up on our underhook. We come out as if we're going to now go for our knee tap. But this time now, because he's got a lot of pressure maybe on that shoulder, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my hand from this far side hip, I'm going to rotate it up to this shoulder here. Because I don't want to get stuck underneath him here. Yeah, exactly. I get broken down, all this sort of stuff. So what I'm going to do is my hand that was going for the far side knee, I'm going to bring it over his head as I change to this grip. So I'm in here, like I'm going to go here, I come over like that. Okay, so I get a chin strap here or straight around the neck, and now I've got this deep underhook here. Alright, so I'm in this position here. From here, all we're going to do is, I'm going to have the choking hand, thumb up, the non-choking hand, thumb down in this S grip here. And that's going to allow me to get my elbow nice and high onto his back for the guillotine. So, framing, lift, come up, I'm going for my takedown, he's pushing into me, pushing in, it's not working. So now I change my grip and I come over the top. Okay, so I'm pulling that down, coming straight over the top. Now from here, I've got my thumb up on this side here, right across the throat. My other hand comes thumb down, like this. Okay, so one up, one down. I curl in and I'm going to throw that onto his back. I want to bring my elbows together as I squeeze, up like that. Okay? But I'll probably finish it pulling guard. Because I was on bottom anyway, so it doesn't matter if I end up on bottom again. So I'm here, come up, I'm pushing in, he's pushing back. I pull him down, get my finger grip here, come up, and then from here I want to fall onto that hip and wrap his neck. Wrap my leg over his back. That stops him jumping out. Okay. Right, so once more. Got my frame. Come up, I'm trying to take him down, he's pushing back in, we're in this dog fight. Hand transfers from the hip to the shoulder as I snap him down. Okay, get my S grip, and now as my arm comes onto his back, I'm going to throw my inside shin across his belly. My outside leg is going to wrap over his back so he can't get across my body. So I was, get that wizard for me. Yep, so I was here. I go 1, 2, 3. Alright. Let's just say now he starts to stand up. Okay, comes up. So if that happens, I need to transition. The leg that was trapping behind his calf needs to become a reverse De La Riva. Okay, so drop down that knee again. So as he stands, watch what happens. That leg rotates up like that. Okay, so the instep of my foot is now hooking outside his thigh. My other foot is just going to be on his hip. Okay, nice and shallow. Again, I don't want to be deep where I can get foot locked. I want to be over here. Now we're going to transition from this position to a heel hook on that far side leg. So we'll go through the whole transition in just a sec. If you just jump back down. So he's here and he goes, nah, I've had enough of this. He stands up. As he stands, I'm going to grab that ankle to start with. I've transitioned this foot here and this foot here. So I've got this whole leg now controlled. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my far hand and I'm going to reach for his knee. Okay, so the idea is to grab just above his knee because I'm trying here to turn this knee so it faces in, which will expose the heel. And it will allow me to get underneath him. So I've transitioned up into my reverse De La Riva. I'm going to grab above and then I'm going to grab right on his ankle. Now I'm going to pull my hips between his legs by pulling this leg into me. Like that. Okay, you can see now it turns his leg. As soon as I've done that, my leg is going to wrap around. I'm going to lock a triangle, and I'm going to try and fish it, if I can, underneath his far side leg. Okay, because I want to have both of my legs protected. From here, I'm going to stretch. Okay, and I lock nice and shallow. So I don't actually lock like a triangle here. As I push, my triangle kind of slides towards my feet. Can you feel the pressure on your leg? Yeah. And look what's happened to the heel. Heel's up. So now here I slide back, toes are tucked under my armpit, top hand palm down, grab, and now I'm going to arch backwards as I start to put the lock on. Don't just roll, because he can roll with you. Okay, now we end up in this battle of who can roll fastest. We go across the whole mat, like that. However, if I go backwards and he tries to roll, he kind of almost makes it worse himself. Okay? So I'm in my knee shield here. He decides to bail and stand up, so I transition here. Okay, reverse De La Riva. Straight away, far hand reaches above that far knee. I give up on this leg with my bottom hand and I grab the ankle. I need to pull myself right in. As I do that, I'm turning his knee so that I expose the heel, and it lets me get my leg over to lock my triangle and straight away feed. Now, my triangle's pretty, just stand up if you can. My triangle here is quite deep. So what I want to do is, as I take him over, I'm actually stretching that foot down towards my ankle like that. Okay, so I'm not actually locking like a proper triangle, it's down there, and that's going to make it very tight around your knee, yeah? Yeah. Come back, arch, and apply. If I need, grab the heel, grab my wrist. Okay, once more. So we're in our reverse, we're in our half guard. So half guard knee shield here, he stands. I transition to reverse De La Riva. Grab the far leg, one above the knee, one on the ankle. I pull myself under, shoot. Okay, so I lock a triangle and I press my feet out. I'm extending out to make it nice and tight on his knee. Heel should be exposed. Slide tight, get back into position so his toes aren't too deep. Lock, arch, or grab the heel, grab my wrist. We've got our frame, he though bails, he stands up. And we go into our reverse De La Riva. So from this position here, the hand that's grabbing hold of his ankle here, I'm going to put it in front of his shin as I turn my hand thumb down. So I was just holding straight over the back of his ankle like this. I go in front of his ankle and I turn it down. I do that so I can bicep curl myself in and invert. Okay, so he's stood up and we've ended up here just hanging on. When I'm ready, my hand goes in front, and so it's thumb facing down, palm facing his leg, and now I'm going to reach, instead of reaching over his leg like we did for the heel hook, I'm reaching in between his legs here, and I'm going to invert. So I go up, and I pull myself through. Okay? Once I come through like this, I'm going to get my legs into a reverse X guard. Okay? So normally our X guard is the other way around. Okay, so we're going to end up in this position here. What I'm going to do from here, now I'm going to try and make him lift this leg. So I'm going to stretch up and pull that leg through. Okay, and that's going to allow me to get onto this leg here. Alright, so go back step for me. So he's down on the ground. Actually, let's do a calf crush instead. We'll give heels a rest for a second. We'll calf crush. Alright. So we're here in our knee shield, our partner stands up. So we transition to our reverse De La Riva. Sorry, caught. Now we go inside. We're going to reach behind that knee as we invert and pull ourselves in. So I want to be holding this leg because I don't want that getting away from me. This is the leg I'm going to be attacking. Okay. As I roll in underneath him, I go into my reverse X guard. Okay. Now from here, the back leg, I'm going to kick under his leg, and my hand comes over the top as I come up. I'm holding onto his waist. So now my shin is across the back of his knee joint, and his leg is in front of my body on my hip, and I'm here. Okay, so from this position I come forward, and I calf crush. Shield half guard, he stands up. I transition to my reverse De La Riva, just holding onto the Achilles first. When I want to invert, turn my palm upside down as I reach inside that far leg. As I come upside down, I want to come towards his ankle, pull myself into this reverse X guard. All right, once I'm here, the leg that's on my shoulder, I want to get my arm underneath, At the same time, my back leg, I'm going to kick under his leg. So I'm doing both of these movements at the same time. Hip in, out. So my shin's across the back of the leg. Now I come up, grabbing around the waist, and from here I just drive forward to get the finish. And I get a calf crash. I'll do it one more time, a little bit faster if I can. You've got one more in you.
Not anymore.
Alright. Knee shield half guard, he stands, reverse De La Riva. I invert into reverse X guard, lift through, grab around the waist, S grip around the waist, and now from here I just drive my hips up